Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome to Weekly Forex Forecast. So first pair is euro dollar, and what I want to show you that price reached a very strong support zone from 2016. We had first reaction, price retraced back to the area of the resistance. Which is here together with the 12 EMA on the weekly. And right now we have again a situation that price is pointing down. So the question is, or we go again to retest this, and then after retesting this area, price will make this finally bigger retracement with the double bottom, or of course price will range later on, or this will be not a bounce, but price will just break this and continue to go down. If we pay attention a little bit for the monthly chart, we will see that this is very strong area of the support. Yes, so if this is broken, price can really go lower. Yes, and we can even go to the levels from the 2001 2002. Yes, so if this is broken, our next strong area of the support on the weekly chart, because this is monthly, on the weekly we will have it here, so another 300 possible pip move. Okay, so we will see definitely price already on the euro dollar went down. We also have this wedge. Okay, so if we pay attention for bigger perspective, right now we are squeezed between this area of the support and this trend line. Okay, so that's why price can make this and make another retracement, but we can also have spike in this. Yeah, so we will see. Just I wanted to show you this that there is still space to go lower, but right now let's focus what we have here. So we have area of the resistance, we have area of the support. If price breaks this area of the resistance, our next zone is up here. This is our weekly trend line. So those are the levels for possible retracements. But right now, price is pointing down after this range around the 36 EMA. It's pointing down. So if you saw my weekly indices forecast, it's similar to indices for NASDAQ, US 30 and US 500. We also had situation that price was in the range around the 36 EMA, and we had this breakouts. Yes, exactly the same as on the euro dollar. So right now the case is easy. We want to look for short scenarios. On the daily chart, we have this daily trend line. So as long as this daily trend line is holding, of course, we are more focused to sell. So what we do right now, oops, something is with my chart here. Oh, now it's good. So we had this 4-hour chart trend line breakout. So ideally, we would like to see retracement back to 36. And then we try to sell this and target a support zone. If we pay attention to 1-hour chart, we have already this first setup on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, we had this short 1 to 3 here. So we had this. Okay, entry would be here, stop loss above the 36 EMA. And right now, if we look, this will be around 60 pips. So first target would be hit and almost the second one, but like I said, there is still room to go. If you are not here, you wait for the 1-hour chart retracement, you start to sell this again. You can, of course, for day traders and scalpers, you can also combine this for this type of trading. After retracement, you can look for short scenarios. And right now, because price also stopped here, if we go to lower time frames, again, let me refresh. Right now, we have a situation that price stopped. Okay, so you can also say whenever price breaks this, you can go and look for the 5-minute or 1-minute chart entries after breakout of this support zone for possible continuation of the momentum. Yes, because or we have retracement at some point, maybe now, maybe soon, or price will, continue with this momentum. It's also possible. Here we have a little bit of the support on the 4-hour chart. So we can also have situation that price will go to this level and then make some retracements. Anyway, every single retracement is good opportunity to sell. Right now, I'm really not interested to buy this pair. Yes, but wait for the retracement and sell. Similar is GBPUSD. Some of you took this 1 to 3 here. and after period of range, now finally you have profits on this trade. Yeah, so you had to wait whole week to see this. So well done for patience. Yes, stop loss was around 85, 90 pips. So 2 targets were hit already. If you place stop loss too close, you would be stopped out with this. But if you have like 80, 90 pips, it will be fine here. Okay. So this is what we have here. So let's see now what we can achieve on the GBPUSD dollar. Yes, and weekly chart, yes, we had support zone, another support zone. So that's definitely price can go lower to this level. Right now we see this momentum. So it's still downtrend. Momentum is here. So basically, if you are in, perfect. You can right now manage your positions. If you are not in right now, short scenarios, definitely. Like on the euro dollar, we wait for the retracement back to the 36 EMA. We try to sell this on the 4-hour chart or on the lower time frames. On the 1-hour time frame, you can also go to here and wait for the retracement to the 1-hour chart, 36 EMA, or intraday traders to the 12 EMA. But every single retracement, yes, is our option to sell this pair. Okay, right now we are not interested to buy. We can think about the buy if we see that price is around this support zone. Then we can try to think that okay, it's maybe a good option to buy because there is a chance for possible reaction. But it also depends how price will reach this level. Right now, all kind of the retracement is just option to sell, and then we wait. Yes, if something changed, then we have to change our approach. But right now, only sell scenarios. Using the CAD, last time we said about the short scenarios or long scenarios. Yes, long after breakout, short after breakout of this 2 to 3 line, and we had also here we had set up to jump in. We had this 4-hour chart, short 1 to 3 entry, stop loss around 50, 60 pips, and price reached our goal, previous bottom, as we see. And now we have another opportunity, but only for lower time frame. So I wanted to show you that you had the option here. I don't remember if we had something on the 1-hour chart. But on the 1-hour chart, we had this. Yeah, so you also had this opportunity on the 1-hour chart. Okay, so also here it would be profitable trade. So now what we have on the news in NZDCAD, we can still leave the previous lines, and this is our lowest point. Okay, this is our lowest point on the weekly, but this might be also a situation that price is just making double bottom. And then we'll get this bigger retracement to this trend line, okay, to this trend line, or to this area of the resistance together with the 36 EMA. But we can still have chance that price just spike and then make this, okay? So now we have to check what price will do. Definitely we are around the support zone, so we can have some reactions. Like I said, lowest point is here, so we can still have retest of this area. So we go to daily chart. On the daily chart, we see more details. We have this double bottom. Daily trend line is a little bit far away, so we don't need to draw this. This line. We have closer line, closer to the price action we have here. Okay. So what can happen right now? Or we will just play around a little bit here, and then we have breakout for bigger retracements, or breakout and retest of this, or we'll still have this, and then something like this, or breakout and continuation. Yeah, so those are possible scenarios. Of course, we can have different scenario also that price will just drop and continue to go down. But in terms that we have those areas, strong areas from the higher time frames, this is how I see this. So what we can achieve here, let me just draw 4-hour chart trend line. This is our 4-hour chart line. So definitely only lower time frames. We don't have any swing trading opportunities. And right now, it's also a little bit tricky. So ideally is to wait for price to reach this support zone, okay, and then you try to look for a buy bounce entries, but your goal is 4-hour chart trend line and then daily trend line together with the daily 36 EMA. This is for really aggressive traders. If you like, if you want to be a little bit more conservative, just wait for price to play around here, and after breakout of this line, you can try to buy this and target daily level. So at least you will have confirmation from the 4-hour chart time frame that there might be reason for price to make this bigger retracement. Okay, like for example, here we had. Yes, we had trendline breakout, price make higher low on the 4-hour chart, we had breakout, and you can start to look for long entries, and you see what price did, went up to daily level, okay? So exactly the same here. Or wait for price to break this support zone, and then you try to sell this and target, of course, this next area of the support. It's close, it's only 65 pips, so you have to do this on the lower time frames. And right now I see only this because no lower time frames right now, like 1-hour chart, we are below the 36 EMA, but it's not exactly pointing to sell. Right now it's pushing up, so it's really difficult. So I prefer to see the price around the good profit zone, okay, which is this support zone or breakout of this trend line. Also, if you see that price, for example, is retracing, yes, and is breaking this, you can also try to buy this now, but the situation is that you have to wait for breakout of the previous tops. And if you get set up above, maybe it will be not good risk reward to take those long entries. So if this happens, of course, what you do, you can still wait for daily short 1 to 3, yes, and still try to sell this and target support zone, yes. So there is also chance that, okay, you don't have space, you cannot enter, price will continue to go up, then you try to sell here, or you buy after daily trendline breakout. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Also here we had set up, yes, to go short here on the 4-hour chart. Here, entry stop loss around 60 pips, and you see price right now moved 100, and you see our next support zone where we said that price might react was 40 pips. Okay, so you see that risk reward is not good enough. So what we can do in this case, or use lower the risk, or you take the same risk and you see how price is doing, what price is doing here, because we can take a little bit more aggressive approach if we trade with main direction, and those short scenarios were with main direction, okay, because if you pay attention, if you watch my last forecast, we were on the profit zone, and weekly chart was also pointing down. Let me just delete the lines. Yes, was pointing down. This was good level, like 12 EMA resistance. Short scenarios to target the previous bottoms. Yeah, so basically everything was pointing down, like weekly, daily, for our chart. So it was okay to take, even if there was this area of the support, and if we have strong trend, price can easily break this, and it's a good example. Okay, so like I said, or you lower your risk, or you just pay attention what price is doing here. You also had like a 1-hour chart set up, a little bit tricky, because price broke here 36 EMA, but entry would be here, stop loss around 30 pips, 35, and then you see that almost 2 to 1. Yes, so on the 1-hour chart it was better scenario. And what you see here, that price broke 36 CMA just to retest this trend line and then start to react. And you see, if I take extension, you will see how price is retesting this line. And sometimes we have situations that if we have retracement back to the 36, but we can draw a nice line here, we always set to place stop loss above the line, yes, in case if price bounce on the 36. And in this case, you see that price retested trend line and then went down. Okay, so we had those two scenarios on the 1-hour chart or on the 4-hour chart. So yeah, so what we can do now, only short scenarios. Yes, we have weekly chart is pointing down. Support zone is around 120 pips. And this is our goal. Okay, so right now, if we go to 4-hour chart, you wait for the retracement. Yes, you try to sell this. Even maybe on the 4-hour chart, but I would say low risk right now because, or let me check daily. You can take it also. If you have retracement right now, it's okay to take it on the 4-hour chart. But if you see the price is dropping down and you will get 4-hour chart here, it's better to combine this with lower time frames. So this is option number one. Option number two, if we look for the trend line, we have this. You wait for the retracement to the 36 EMA, to the trend line. You try to sell this, okay, on the 1-hour chart or lower time frame combinations. And if you still have momentum, right now price stopped, and if you still have momentum, after breakout of those bottoms, you go to 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart, and you try to sell this, okay? So this is what we have on the New Zealand US dollar. And the last is USDN, which went up again very fast and very strong. It's around 700 pips for USDN. So it's really, really, if you pay attention for the weekly chart, again, it's a very, very strong up move again. And if we pay attention right now, we are on the previous tops. Yes, so this is again very strong up move for the USD, and there is still room to retest the resistance. So what can happen right now? This is weekly chart. So basically we are around but level, but there is still chance that price will go up. Of course, this is our weekly trend line. If we have any retracement at some point, of course, weekly trend line together with the week 36 is our goal. But right now, it's pointing up. So we have this daily trend line. So retracement to the daily 36 daily trend line. You still try to buy this. We go to 4-hour chart. Yes, and 4-hour chart started to range. Okay, so we have right now this range. So ideally, now I would wait really to see that price is or is breaking this range. I would like to say that, okay, yeah, that if we have breakout, we have some limitation of this up move. It's around 60 pips, but as you see previously, yes, this if it starts to go up, it can go up. Yes, so basically, if you have breakout of this, you can try to buy this. And if you have breakout of the lowest point and together with the 36 EMA, you can try to sell this against main direction. And then your goal is daily 36 EMA with this daily trend line. Okay, so you can try to trade in the retracement. So if you go to lower time frames, now right now to wait for the 1-hour chart it's not good to look for buys. So you have to go really to like 5-minute chart and try to look for the 5-minute entries here. If you get any, you can try to buy this, and of course target this area of the resistance, which is, like I said, 60 pips away. And of course, so basically we wait for breakouts here or here. Yeah, and if you still have, if price suddenly, because we don't know, but if you have breakout, again, strong breakout, then every single retracement which you have is option to buy. Okay, so if you start to see that it's again gaining momentum, don't think too much, but just wait for the retracement and buy, of course, on the lower time frames, not on the 4-hour chart. It's too late for the 4-hour time frame. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Wish you all great trading week and hear you soon. Bye.